Did I zoom in so much? Oh, not really. Gotta see. Otherwise, welcome. By the way, what is this? This is so. Like our daughter, sometimes she's painting. You can see it's like there's a paint all over the wall. She's just an artist. Cheers to you. I'm cold. I mean, outside is like 22. Crazy, huh? But here's 21 in the house. Not even. And I had a beautiful, amazing, lovely, sweet, gorgeous nap here on that sofa. It was beautiful. We have a visitors today. It's Easter Sunday, and in Austria here there is a tradition that you just wherever you are, you're hiding like a treats. So in this case, it's eggs, boiled eggs. But you have a kids and kids. We don't have a kids, but kid. But when you have a kids or cat, they don't really want to have just a boiled egg, like drawn boiled egg or like decorated. So you also had like a chocolate and sweets. So we did that for our daughter. It was amazing. We have a visitors, which is cousin for my girlfriend, and we were walking around, and our daughter was like looking for. They say it's the rabbit. He dropped some stuff somewhere, or he hide it. I don't know. And that's what we did in Easter Sunday. Sweet, beautiful. I love it. I like this tradition. I didn't really read much about it. Why is it like this? So I don't really know. I just follow up. And it's funny because it's in Austria. It's this one, yeah. Like we go outside, and the rabbit like just dropped some stuff somewhere. You just looking for it. You're like, where is something? So we got her new doll and some books she got and shoes. And all was hidden like under the tree, on the tree, in the bush, on the grass, on the like swing, or on the window if it's not in third floor. And in Czech Republic, where I am from, which is just 100 kilometers from here, which is like the neighbor country, it's totally different. It's totally different tradition in this case. And this tradition I tell you about, it's actually something what how would you say it? I don't want to offend anyone. It's like I was more like ashamed of, not ashamed. Nah, I was. Not ashamed. I always found it awkward when I was younger. Yeah, that we did that. And it is basically, it's like when you make like a ponytail from you take like from some bushes. I don't know exactly. Well, it's a widow. That bush, widow. So you take few very thin the branches, yeah, and you make like a ponytail. But because it's the culture, so they don't do just from 3, 4. They make 5, 6, and like beautiful one and long. They make like a long, whatever it is. I don't know in English. I don't know. I don't know how would I say it in English. I don't know. Or you can check it out. Czech Republic Easter tradition, and we make, or you most likely buy it. I think I made it maybe once. And at the end of it, it's like you make like from the branches, you make like a nice stick. But the thing is, it's not really stick because it's super like light and movable and and soft. It can bend very easily, yeah? And at the end of it, you make also the handle, you make certain way, differently. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And at the end of it, you put like stripes, colorful stripes. So if you have like while when you know put that like a red one, blue one. Jesus Christ! Today it's for me it's harder and harder to speak sometimes, and even in my Czech, like my nature language, my language where I was born is the Czech Republic, so it's like Czechian language and English. Because when I more and more speak German language here, I'm some like I need a time then to talk, but then I don't have the time to talk in English. Then I can't speak. So and then you put like a stripes from it's like colorful stripes, just like that thick, long, like red, yellow, green, many of them. Yeah, you put at the end of that stick. This is the, where's my another phone? I would translate it for you, but no, it's not here. But you know what I mean. It's like to make it colorful, yeah. And then you basically you walk with it. I mean, depends who, yeah. When I was growing up in a village, we did it. We just walk around, and what do? Now you listen yourself and hold yourself. It's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but and you knocking on door, and what do? You not beating. It's like slightly you beating ladies on their butt or feet with it, but not like just little. And you, as a beater or like the guy man, you singing a song, which is the like Easter song. There's many of them, and she just smile and then gives you a treat, gives you chocolate, gives you the eggs, or when you are older, they give you a schnapps, like alcohol or drink, or which then you know how it end up, yeah, like drunk people on the streets, and the ladies actually, you don't beat them little, you beat them a lot, and then you throw a perfume on, and the cheapest perfume you buy, or water, like aftershave water, you just like sprinkle them, or even worse, like I remember my mom, like I just took like very early in the morning that day, I took like a bucket of cold water. In the morning, I just opened the bathroom and I was like splashed the water on her and gave her like some hits with the stick. Yeah, she always knew. So later on, she was locking herself up. We couldn't get in. It's something about fertility that the woman like can have a babies and more. There is really the read something about it. I don't know so much about it, but I know it's something like this. I don't really prepare myself for those videos, guys. You know me, so I just sit down and tell you what I do. And now I'm like, yeah, I can actually tell you this. So that's and yeah, well, and listen. So, and I always found it awkward as a kid. We had to do it. We did it. My grandparents, especially my grandpa, he was so much into it. So usually what we have done, our dad, he took us, because our dad didn't go with us, never. He never did, yeah. What we did, he drove us to grandparents, and our grandpa and me and my brother, just we three, we were like not going door by the door, but we've been basically driving with him and visiting our families, because cousins and aunties and so many ladies, or his co-workers. So he always took us, and he was so proud of it. Yeah? He was so happy, and he was like, people don't do it so much anymore. And I was a 10 years old kid, 12, 13, 14, 15, I don't remember. I never liked it because it was awkward. I just don't want to sing a song and be the lady, and why I just found it awkward, yeah, that time I remember. And today, still, I would not do it. I don't do it here, of course, because people would look at me what I'm doing, why I'm kind of, slightly touching with the stick the lady and singing a song. Plus, what I never understood later on when I grew up, I was like, so wait. So I always, when I came home, I had like a huge bag of sweets, chocolates, and even money sometimes you get, and you know, it's beautiful, but for the boys, yeah. And I never understood, the girls have nothing, yeah. So, yeah, I don't understand. But it was old times. I really would like you to know what exactly it is. So if you give me some time, I will find you. Here, I got it. Hey, how do you celebrate Easter in the Czech Republic? Yeah, I tell you. Despite many families merely engaging in Easter festivities, only a small percentage actually goes to church. Yeah, that's true. We know that, blah, blah, blah. That's not just Czech Republic. Hey, there is a tradition. So, yeah, what is it, the internet? So, Easter means that spring has arrived. We know that. Painted eggs, that's what we do too. Whip, that's the word. It's the whip. It's not a stick. You make a whip. And here, listen, it's beautiful. Custom of whipping girls and women with a handmade whip has been a Czech Easter tradition for several centuries, guys. The first written records that mention this whipping date back to the 14th century, but the tradition is probably much older, perhaps going back to pre-Christian times. Boys and men used to whip girls, so not beat, I'm sorry, whip girls with willow branches, but that's why I was writing this, to help them to stay healthy and young. Over time, the branches started to be braided together. Braided, that's what I said, braided together, so it's like ponytail. You braid them together, and then in the end of that, a long and elaborately braided whip became the pride of its owner. You know, that's true. That's true that some of the guys, they had like super long, like, I don't know, normal size was like 1 meter you had, like you went with it. But in my time when I was a really like 10 years old kid, there was like really many people compared to when I was like 20. And some of them had a 2 meter one. They hold it, they had like here, super long, like, and everybody has like, you know, it was like a something to have a like a very nice one, you know, like it was a very nice whip. Today, some whips can be several meters long. Naturally, such whips are only used for decoration. In the Czech Republic, boys and men still go whipping, but the tradition is slowly disappearing from the cities. Traditionally, boys and men walk around their neighborhood with the whip and ask for a reward. They receive a painted egg, colored ribbon. Actually, the ribbon is in the end of the stick. You put the ribbon for their whip. So, a color ribbon for their whip. Something sweet or something strong. Men especially enjoy the tradition of whipping in Moravia, where homemade brandy is popular. So now actually, that's so cool that I finally read about it, because I am from Moravia and my grandpa is from Moravia. I was born in Moravia, which is close to Brno, second biggest city in Czech. Yeah. So yeah, maybe that's why he loved it so much. It's a huge tradition from there. It's not really from Bohemia. Bohemia is like the other side. Yeah, even Wallachia. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I just show you guys if there is the picture of the whip, but that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant, guys. So you see, we just like men just helping the woman to stay healthy and young. I show you. Here it is. I found them. They're beautiful. See the whip. There's the eggs. There's the whip. there is so many, like you can, in store, you see it, like you just grab one whip and you go. Yeah, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's you look at it, look at them, like what they wearing. We did not really wear this, but that's how it goes basically. Yeah? There's like one lady, and they whipping. That's interesting, huh? I never saw this picture. I mean, look at this. So they whipping, and we want. Where is the whip? You see, there is man holding a whip. I mean, some men, they really really wild with it, yeah. You see, this is probably handmade. You see, that's the willow branches. Yeah, that is. Look at this. You see the handle here. Yeah. Yep. So this was my childhood. And if I went, in fact, my last time I went, I was like on such a walk around with the whip. Must be, wow, it must be more than 20 years. More than 20 years I ever hold such a thing. Because more than 20 years I did not do it. And that's what I try to say, it's just close, like it's our neighbor country basically here. My homeland kind of thing when I was born. So, and they do a totally different tradition than here. And yeah, it sounds good, like you whipping them and you try to make them like, or you don't make them healthier. Yeah, you don't make them really, I don't know. I would have to really read more about it deep. Why is it the way it is? Yeah, like what do you make younger there? Who are you making younger and healthier? That you whipping their butt and you're getting chocolate or eggs painted. And the ladies today, and how beautiful some eggs could be like painted. This is insane, yeah, amazing. Yeah, that's something. Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember. Wow, so much work they could do with it. So I would have to deep down, like go to the rabbit hole myself and really try to figure it out, like, and find out like what exactly was the reason that the things were like that. Because to me it doesn't make sense. It's just, yeah, I know also here, yeah, there is a rabbit who is hiding the egg. So that is culture, and there is something I don't try to downplay it. No, it's just that I don't understand doesn't mean. But I like this. I gotta say, I prefer this one, and I'm happy that it's like that to here too, because I like when the Easter Bunny is like hiding stuff around, and our daughter gotta go and find it. It's beautiful. Nobody's whipping her, and also she's getting something too, not only the man. So yeah, let me know where you live, what country, what are you doing there, what is the, if you're living in a country where there is a Christians, like if there is like this Christian celebration like Easter, and what do you do? Something swimming in my drink. Ugh. So you're one of a kind. Don't forget, laugh a lot. Love ya. Tomorrow I have a day off. Finally, this one day. See ya, guys.